4 ఆగస్టు 25 ఎందుకు స్థాపించామంటే ఆ రోజు మా పెళ్లి రోజు, కానీ ఆ టైంకి మా వైఫ్ లేరు. ఆవిడ జ్ఞాపకార్థం 2004 ఆగస్టు 25న పెళ్ళింది. వాళ్ళ ఫ్యామిలీ తోడు బాబు ఇక్కడ హైదరాబాద్ ఉంది, వాళ్ళు సాఫ్ట్వేర్, మా బాబు విజయవాడలో ఉన్నాడు, వాళ్ళ సెటిల్మెంట్ అయిపోయింది కాబట్టి ఈయన చివరి జీవితం అంతా అక్కడే ఉంటుంది. చాలా సంతోషం.
As I said earlier, okay, so I want you to shake your hands like this completely. Shake. Do it. Yes. Go on. Touch your chin. I said chin. Coming to the Global Pinnacle Foundation presents. Very warm welcome to you, sir, for coming to Telangana. We are officially going to start our event. So I just have one more speaker time, so please do come.
What is food safety to India? So when farmers venture into agriculture fields, they feel
कराते देखो सैंडो ट्रैक टी-शर्ट ये सब स्टिचिंग कराते हैं, और वो सैंडो ट्रैक टी-शर्ट हमारे कस्टमर को हम जब साइज वाइज एज अ साइज वाइज दे देते हैं, जैसे कि काफी लोग को कस्टमर को
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for films and has appeared in a number of multiple languages, movies, with a career spanning nearly 5 decades, and acted in over 700 films across 10 languages. His versatility and talent made him one of the most prominent and influential actor in Telugu cinema. A warm welcome to you, sir. Along with that, I would also invite Mr. Anup Kumar Yama on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Anup Kumar Yama. Is a distinguished Indian roller skater who was honored with prestigious Arjuna Award by the Indian government in 2015. Throughout his career, he has secured numerous national titles, notably achieved remarkable success at the 2010 Asian Games in China. And that was the whole 3 honorable chief guests for today.
Gurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhanasampadah chakrubuddhi vinasaya deepajyote namostute deepajyote namostute deepajyote parabrahma deepajyote janadhara deepajyote parabrahma deepajyote janadhara deepo haratu me papam sandhyadeepanamostute shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together
shubham kurutvam
for
kalyanam
this amazing Telangana Live Run Awards 2025, brought to you by Global Pinnacle Foundation.
Arogyam dhanasampadah.
Every door I talk to every person, and I never stop believing in that vision of what it was that myself and my family wanted to do and our contribution to our communities. I'm going to ask a question. Does everybody put your hand up if you vote? Okay. We're pretty good. So everybody's voting, yes? It's a huge privilege, isn't it? Can you imagine if that privilege was taken away from you tomorrow? You'd fight for that, wouldn't you? For the right to vote. However you vote. There's a lot of people in Canada who don't vote. I know. It's a very good face. That's my face too at the door. But what happens is that we forget that all of us in the room determine what happens in our country and what happens with the people who are representing us. And they're only as good as the people who hold them accountable. India is an amazing democracy. I think about the multiple cultures and languages and faiths that are in this country and how stable you are in the midst of all of the things that are going on.
Attending film function, this is my first program for this year. It's a wonderful program and wonderful speech. Madam Leela's speech was very inspiring. Just now the gentleman came and said his past and his present. It's just an inspiration to everybody. So I would also like to share my story. I think it may help a lot of people in their life. So I was born in Chennai. My parents are from Bangalore, and I am now doing, as you know, Telugu film. This is my 47th year in films. I am doing about 800 films, all by my own effort. And I was introduced to the films by an ordinary car mechanic. The mechanic saw me, and I was a martial art teacher in Chennai. I used to learn, I used to teach. So he came and saw me, and he said, when you can do films, you can be a hero. So I said, I'm a zero in acting. So I cannot. He said, no, come. And then he came home and then he spoke. My mother was a principal of a college. So I was very surprised when she said, okay. Because at home we never had one film magazine. Those days very strict, not allowed to go to the gate after I come back from school. So that. And my mother, thanks to my parents, they put me to the best school in Chennai, Church Park Convent. So it was the convent. I came to Kalashekar, where there was arts and crafts, and then I came to my degree. Okay, but when this gentleman came, this person 42, I would say, you're my hero. I was surprised. I said, sir, just don't go by looks. I don't know anything acting. He said, I don't want you to act. What you're going to do naturally is going to act. So I don't want you to act. I said, no, that means it's very easy for you to tell, but I'm the one who's going to stand in front of the camera and throw me lights. He said, no, you're my hero. Please come tomorrow and we discuss. So next day was the discussion. And finally all my friends said, accept the role, because so many people are waiting to get a chance. Those days it was very difficult. Nowadays it's very easy. You have the money, you can start a shoot. Those days it was very difficult. We had to show acting talent. Even heroes and heroines also had to sing also, to show it was so difficult. We had to show our dance. I was a zero in dance. I never knew dance. All these minuses were there with me. Maybe only the looks, maybe my karate track belt. Okay, I could do good fights and things like that. And then I said, okay, now when are we going to start the shooting? He said, tomorrow. I said, what are you doing? He said, I thought I need 1 month at least to go and learn certain camera angles. And he said, nothing. I'll teach you everything. So I went. Next day morning, I was in the famous AVM studio. My first film name was Swimming Pool. I played the role of a police officer, an investigating police officer. And the shooting started. First day, camera, he said, you better go rehearsal. Then my first dance master was Prabhudeva's father. Sumn master was my first dance master. So he said, don't worry. So he got me, but said, Sumn, you have to learn dance. If you're going to act, going to continue, you have to learn dance. I said, when shooting is at 9 o'clock, I leave home at 7 o'clock. Again, night I'm watching the movies. How is it? He said, go in the morning. Very coolly. So morning from 5 to 6, I used to go for dance, come home, have a bath, shoot, again watch the movie. Next 3 months I did, shooting was going on. The movie was not released. But some of the producers' friends came and they saw me. And I never knew that they are producers. So they saw me and they wanted me to act in their films again. So I said, let me finish this film and then we will say. They were haste and they said, no, we want you to act and all that. So again I asked my friends and people, they said, go ahead. If they was going to invest the money and their confidence, why do you want to say no? So I accepted. And this movie, Swimming Pool, was released. The movie did well. From there my career started. Went on from there. This is 1978. 81 Telugu, after Malayalam, after Kannada, the rest, and all you know, devotional rose, Annamaya, Sri Venkateswara Swami, Ramadas, Sri Rama character, Satyarana Swami, that was another thing. Then Shivaji the boss, opposite our superstar Rajinikanth, playing the first time villain. So, this has been going on, and still I am wondering, this is like so many 47 years I've been in this industry, I've seen so many generations, and God's grace, I got a good name, but the journey was very tough. You all know. I went through a real bad patch. Fortunately, because in karate, we have something called kumite. Kumite is 3 minutes sparring for 2 people. One day somebody falls down, they get up. Second day somebody may fall down, get up. That I have fallen down, got up. Then we have these pain tolerance. Pain tolerance, you just stand there and students from 4 sides they kick and punch you. It's for 3 minutes. I guess I've been going through a lot of pain tolerance with martial arts and falling down and getting up. Maybe that helped me to again stand up, again stand up, again stand up. So now I have stood up and now in this industry well, I found a place not only in Telugu but in all the languages. After doing Gabbar is back. When I came I saw brand. Brand मालूम है आपको गब्बर इस ब्रांड में उसमें एक बहुत फेमस डायलॉग है मेरा नाम है पाटिल दीप विजय पाटिल ये सिर्फ नाम नहीं ब्रांड है ब्रांड so when I saw brand I was remembering that film how I did that film and how it is branded that was also not that was recommended by Akshay Kumar saw my stunts so he said I want so I like to say something time is taking me forward. I'm not coming to religion or anything. I believe in all the gods. I respect everybody because today if I'm in this field, it's not because I'm a Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Sikh, Parsi, Jain, Buddhist, everybody has friend me as I respect all the religions, I respect all the communities, everything. I love them. Faith is different. I'm a Hindu. I go to a mosque, I go to a church, I go to a Buddhist temple. Buddhism I learned when I was practicing martial arts. I learned Buddhism, a lot of Buddhism, karma, what is karma? So all this education which I got during my travel, I think has helped me stand here today. Achievement, dear friends, even today, I'm working for 18 hours. You ask my producers, 7 o'clock in the morning, I'm in the set. Night till 12, 1, I'm there. The airports know what time I come and what time I go. Because even today, with God's grace, God is giving me the strength to get up. Because I stay in a place in Tori Chowki. So 4:45, namaz starts. I get up at 4:45. Even if I don't have shooting, I just get up, I sit, I listen to the prayers, and if no shooting, I sleep for 1 more hour. Otherwise, my day starts. I respect all the prayers. Everywhere I go, I respect all the prayers, all the languages. India is a beautiful country, so many languages, so many communities, so many castes, all put together. It is we should protect India. It's our duty to protect India. Let us come. Let people come, let people come. Never will you get such a beautiful country. I'm telling you, all over the world, what is going on? All over the world, what is going on? Surrounded by India, China, Pakistan, everywhere, Ukraine, Afghanistan. Taliban is having a very tough time over there. India is the only country where we are all peaceful. And thanks to the defense guys who are at the border, sacrificing their families for our families, ready to take a bullet anytime. For whom? Who are we? We are not your friends, we are not your fans, we are not your relations. But they are ready to take a bullet at any time. Sacrificing their families. Just give them government efficiency. Then comes the police in the state. Protecting, especially in Corona time, all the police, male, female police are on the roads, the nights, protecting us. They lost their lives. Then comes the doctors, nurses. We could not go near the patients because go against everybody. But I felt the political system is wrong. And just one example I will tell you. In India, well, politics is going on. There is a person who is in jail who is not yet confirmed to be an accused. He is on, detention. But he is contesting outside. His poster is contesting outside, and he has a chance to win. Why are not the people in the jail allowed to vote? There are so many people in the jail who have got the right to vote. They have not been given a chance. Next day they will be released. Today is the polling, next day they will be released. Imagine how many people will be released the next day after polling, and they have not polled. Do you think democracy is there? Why did they not be given a chance? And again, when you say NRIs today, I'm not mentioning about you. NRIs are coming and contesting. What is the meaning of NRI? Non-resident Indian. It is very clear it is non-resident Indian, but he or she is allowed to contest. Is it correct? A local person must be allowed to contest. Person standing abroad, what do you know what is going on here? Like this, I have got 98 points. So I thought, no. Let me support a person who I feel is doing good. Any party. So last elections, Andhra elections, Telangana elections, I gave all small video clips. I felt this guy is good, this lady is good. Not one of the party. I said, elect this person, select this person, because I knew that they do some good administration and take care of the state, the village, or whatever. So I got in politics, cinema. Yes, we give wonderful messages, we give wonderful massages for everybody. Keep them happy, keep them entertained. What is going to happen is going to happen. So anyway, so all of you, once again, Madam also was saying about Sankranti, so after the Sankranti Shubhakamshu, Telugu maatladtam, Telugu teliyadu anukuntaru, mandu Telugu maatladtam. Andariki Sankranti Shubhakamshu, andaru manchi unnata స్థాయికి ఎదగాలి, మీరు అందరూ మీ కుటుంబ సభ్యులు అందరూ చాలా సంతోషంగా. God bless you with good health, wealth, peace, prosperity, and everlasting happiness. Thank you, Jai Hind. Jai Telangana.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
So well, I started skating when I was 3 years old and I did not know that the sport was called skating. So it's been my father who has put me into the sport, and he's been my coach, my mentor, my guide, my philosopher, my everything. So one round of applause for him, please. Thank you so much. So it's so many times that, you know, in whichever profession we are, we say that, you know, we don't have the right facilities, we don't have the infrastructure, we don't have that kind of a culture here and all. So I'd like to say that, you know, when I started skating, we did not have any skating rinks in India. Forget skating rinks, there were no smooth surfaces in India. The smoothest surface in India was the road where, you know, cars used to go. So we practiced on roads and we practiced in function halls. So, you know, when functions would get over at 12 in the night, we would go sweep, and then, you know, we would perform there, and practice there. So, you know, that is how we started out. And then the second thing is that, you know, when you don't have the infrastructure, I'm sure you don't have the equipment also, so I faced the same thing. You know, for us to buy the skates, we wrote to a USA company that we want to buy skates, and then they were so delighted that someone from India wants to actually pursue the sport. So, along with the skates, this company was very kind enough to send us 2 video cassettes and 2 books, and they have been our guru. And you know, VCRs came in India the first time, and then these video cassettes we would note down things and, you know, learn from there. Like basically how, you know, some people see YouTube and learn. Back then there was no internet, so these video cassettes were our gurus. And then that is how we started our journey. And then, you know, in the late 90s, we were very fortunate that, you know, coaches from USA, Canada, and my life, because there were 89 more countries to look up to and learn from them. And then slowly, you know, till 2005, I started coming in the top 10. But then the biggest lesson of my life was from the year 2008 to 2012, where every time at the World Championship, I was standing 4th. And every time, see, I come from a hardcore business family, so I run an NBFC, so we give loans to companies which are established and looking for further growth and all. So, as Rishita Garu also knows, we are all from a business community and no one from sports, and people were really like, you know, you really still want to continue after failing every time, you know, coming 4th and not even to the podium. And that was the most disturbing thing, because, you know, then there comes a self-doubt also when, you know, everyone around you is trying to tell you something, and maybe you think, am I being stubborn and, you know, not trying to listen to the message of others. So, you know, but then I was very fortunate that for the 5th time in the year 2000, started to not believe myself that, you know, I can ever do this for India, because when you're representing a country, it is very tricky where, you know, you feel that, you know, maybe you should give the chance to someone else to represent your country. So I was really fortunate, and the best moment was, you know, when you win a medal at the World Championship, there's the podium with 1, 2 and 3, so you're standing on the first place, the national flag is raised and the national anthem is played, and this was like the most memorable time for me and the most proudest time, because at least for those 5 minutes I could, you know, really represent and make a country which is like, you know, 1.4 plus billion people proud. So all I would like to say here is that, you know, all you people as entrepreneurs here,
from the Team Eagle Speed Overseas Logistics, under the category of Best International Shipping and Clearing Freight Forwarding Logistic Company. Before we present the award, there's a short AV for the Eagle Overseas Logistic Company, requesting you to all please watch it. Infra Heights Private Limited. And Ida Anji, which works selflessly to induce the right ingredients for the wellness of today's youth in India, regardless of color, caste and greed. SEIF took an oath only on the purpose of developing the emotional strength to avoid suicides or tendencies among the youth across India. Managing Director and CEO of Biofactor is a pioneer in sustainable farming with 19 years of agricultural expertise, who leads in Biofactor's innovation in biological inputs and nano-based agricultural technology. Certified business conglomerate that empowers entrepreneurs through affordable and high-quality franchise opportunities with a legacy of over 5 decades, which operates across industries such as education, food and beverage, and retail. The Emerald Medical Tourism Private Limited, giving service to poor and needy people, and many wards and a General Secretary, AP Human Rights Organization. Dr. G. Indrani. Skill development strategies. Central government projects providing all types of electrical works for industry, commercial and IITs. Suru Ratnam Charitable Trust under the category of the most impactful social activist of the year, Mr. Suru Ratnam. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. Organization is none other than Mr. Gautam Kumar under the category of Visionary Leadership in Social Service and Community Development. The complete entrepreneurs in IT sector. Banu Chanda Garigela, the founder and CEO of Director of PSIT Software Services, a proud graduate of JNTU Hyderabad and a visionary leader and focus on excellence have greatly contributed to the company's success. Programs for schools, they focus on building confidence, improving vocabulary and ensuring effective communication in real-life scenarios. Under the category of Most Effective Academy of Enhancing Young, Dr. Gandharv Sonam from Elite Physiotherapy Home Care Services under the category of the Most Promising Affordable Physiotherapy Center. Under the category of the Most Effective Counseling Center for Cognitive Behavioral Therapy from Unnati's Mental Health Care. For the past few years, in his goal to help people discover the dishes and unique dining experiences. Under the category of Dr. Talapala Manoj Kumar from MK Digital Mail Private Limited under the category of Most Promising Digital Branding and Web Development Company. Up next, invite Mr. Dinesh Dukunta from Computers and Laptops Private Limited under the category of Outstanding Dealer in Multi-Brand Laptops and Computer Systems. And a corporate job with her passion for baking and earned a master's and diploma in baking and chocolates. M. Manisha Gaur from Nishu Chefs under the category of Most Innovative Young Woman Entrepreneur. Category of Outstanding Contribution to Holistic Healthcare and Fitness. The category of Top Manufacturer of Emerald Parry Boots for Culture. C-Learn Creative Minds helps students learn practical IT and design skills through hands-on courses guided by expert mentors. From Kesha the Saloon in Alwar, Kompalli, a go-to destination for the perfect hair, beauty and grooming services. .365 sports people in sportswear, track, t-shirt, short, shadows, jacket and all kind of apparels owned and international platforms for a couple of months for projects. Up next, I would like to, under the category of the most influential woman entrepreneur in FMCG industry. This is Michelle Whitey. A premium manufacturer of sprouted millet malt company with the name Jyoti Foods Product branch and currently working with Urban Connect under the category of Most Influential Financial Advisor. Skill in inspiring students, encouraging critical thinking and igniting a passion for value-based learning. Most empowering woman educator. Freestyle hip hop and contemporary dance, folk dance, and all performance techniques. Introducing you Mr. Prem Kumar Saki from Prem's Cube Dance and Fitness and Art Studio. Is receiving the award for the category and a most visionary woman in online healthcare and infertility treatment. Mr. Mohammad Iyad and Mrs. Asma Sultana from IA Consulting Services IA brand under the category of Outstanding Contribution to FMCG Products and Business Services. Up next, welcoming Mr. Malik. Up next, introducing Mrs. Sirisha from New Look Designs. Mrs. Sirisha from New Look Designs under the category of Most Innovative Fashion Designer. Stage. That is the team of Iris Global School and Mount Maverick School. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together. The classical dancer. For a group photo, and at the last, so we're gonna take a couple of minutes, the next 5 to 10 minutes. There is a complete group photo for all the awardees. So please, requesting you to stay back.